Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. The Bobcats will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So the Texas State Bobcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't get
Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
At the 9-yard line. 1st and goal, Texas State.
Looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bobcats. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Texas State.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown.
Coastal Carolina.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. 2nd down coming up.
25-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
They'll try the run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's another shot to clear.
We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And the Shanta clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Brown will throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The shot that clears will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner goes down. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Sends it back in motion. That's caught. It's the Spartans. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Bobcats in the hurry up. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Simpkins. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Under fire. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Shanta clears will line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man.
And the Texas State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Finds his tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
Caught by the tight end.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Boyd. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
33-yard line. That's a first down.
He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Colorado State is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know.
Touchdown, shot to clear. Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like the return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Coastal Carolina, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the option, the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
The shot that clears will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
That's caught. It's Lloyd. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry. Back to pass, it's Byrne. A little screen to the running back. Runs through a tackle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Right on target this time. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Lloyd. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down, they'll go to the air. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to sneaks it in.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. On the ground. Touchdown, Texas State. Great job by the back on the option. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Coastal Carolina, 7.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Tight end now in motion. Oh, they're after him. Lets it fly. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Brown will throw it. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. Touchdown, Coastal. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
21, Coastal Carolina, 14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Burrell. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him in the open. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Back to throw, it's Byrne. Makes the grab. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Discards him with the stiff arm. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The give and tick, 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 tick. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Brown wants to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got a man. It's Graves.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Caught close to the marker. It's Graves. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
And that's another shot to clear.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And that's another shot to clear.
Looking to throw on first down. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Caught in the backfield, it's Simpkins. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Second down coming up.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Finds a man in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's another shot to
Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Brown will throw it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Spins away from the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
first down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. Plows through the defense. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's English. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And that's another shot to clear.
He'll do it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for the offense.
Brings up second and goal.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, shot to clear. They jump on top here in OT.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins. Touchdown, Bobcats! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And the extra point is good.
The extra point is good. That will tie the game at 28 all.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Motion from the back. Scanning the field, it's Byrne. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Short gain on the play before he slides. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. A strike downfield. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
At the 8-yard line.
He's looking to throw.
First and goal.
Quick strike complete. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Bobcats! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
Number 19.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
Now in the second overtime, you must go for the two-point conversion. Wants to go up top. Under fire. They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense.
Texas State 34. Coastal Carolina 28.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Complete on the comeback. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
And the Chanticleers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Four-down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a third and long here. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. Touchdown, Coastal! They got it in to tie it up here in double overtime, and now the two-pointer will win it.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming two-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it for you.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these two-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
On the option, he'll pitch it. They do not convert, and we are still tied, headed for triple overtime. So here we go, dueling two-point conversions from this point forward. From the gun, looking for a man. Using the quick game. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. Looking to throw, it's Byrne. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that 2-point conversion bag really is. They're going to run it. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2.
And makes the score. Texas State, 38. Coastal Carolina, 36.
This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. The snap sets up to throw. They are denied. The 2-point try is stopped, and a game-winning play by this defense in overtime. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game be decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.